Captain has the helm.
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind.
Full set!
As we were fishing off Haysborough line, shooting and holding and trolling on not in that windy old weather.
There he goes!
The wind blows it all together. When up jumped a herring, the queen of the sea.
Loose and trim too.
Loose sails! Let's catch the wind! Captain has the helm. The Colonel waits on Albany. I wonder what he has in mind for us to do next.
Us? I thought you just wanted to check in with Monroe. Not sign me up for the army.
Not at all, Shane. But I admire the Colonel's ideals and want to make them happen.
What kind of ideals?
Secure borders, prosperous farms, fair trade. We need those in these wretched colonies.
Sounds like a high-minded utopia.
It rather does. Want to help make it happen?
Colonel Monroe is an intriguing man, and he certainly seems honorable. We'll head for Albany. After that, I'll see.
Splendid. Full sail ahead, lads!
Well, the ship aboard the limey bird. The guard latest drunk command.
There's all but babes!
Harry, they back. Take it in your sack. Turn around the captain.
There's all safe!
Away!
In good health, I see.
Thanks to the captain here.
'Tis a fine vessel, Captain Cormac.
Thank you, Colonel Monroe.
Master Gist, did you learn more about our conspirators and their new weapons?
Well, only that their base of operations is a French fort further downriver.
It's a little close for comfort, isn't it?
If the French have installed a fort in our territory, they are likely preparing an assault. New York could burn. Will you join us, Master Cormac?
Aye. Enough innocents have died already.
Might I suggest we improve our vessel? The Morrigan is good, but with a few more supplies, she could be unstoppable. And there's a French outpost nearby I happen to know.
I like the sound of that.
What's on your mind, Captain? Another time.
What sort of business are the French up to there? Just occupying the territory?
It is an economic incursion more than a geographical one. Some of the ruffians are sponsored by enemies of the colonies. They intend to undermine local authorities.
I've heard they steal from civilians and resell essential goods for 10 times the price.
It's always the little fella who gets skinned.
They're coming after us, sir! Schooner! They're French!
Colonel,
that ship, Captain!
you and Gist here seem inspired. Is there something in the water? Or the whiskey?
Now, why do you say that, Master Cormac?
I think Shay here is skeptical about our intentions towards our fellow man.
I understand, but there is no need. I simply want these colonies to be a place of safety, development, and purpose.
Funny. I thought rich men wanted them to be a place of profit.
And in nature.
I am not a rich man, Master Cormac. Money is a means to an end, not an end in itself.
Some cargo from a wreck over
Says
here,
you.
sir.
I think it's a fine end to a game of cards. Surely we're nearing our goal.
Clue up! Clue up!
Away anchor!
On double les patrouilles jusqu'à nouvel ordre. Félicien, j'ai une mission spéciale pour vous. Suivez-moi. Charles, tu remplaces Terrien jusqu'à ce qu'il se remette de sa blessure. On double les patrouilles jusqu'à nouvel ordre. Félicien, j'ai une mission spéciale pour vous. Suivez-moi. Félicien, j'ai une mission spéciale pour vous. Suivez-moi. On double les patrouilles jusqu'à nouvel ordre. Charles, tu remplaces Terrien jusqu'à ce qu'il se remette de sa blessure. Félicien, j'ai une mission spéciale pour vous. Suivez-moi.
Donc je me suis enrôlé pour une autre année.
Vraiment? Attends. C'était quoi ça?
On double les patrouilles jusqu'à nouvel ordre.
Il y a rien qui... C'est quoi? C'est quelqu'un sur l'image.
Arrête! Reviens ici tout de suite!
Je n'ai aucune idée comment régler ce merdier, mais c'est pas moi qui va demander.
Pas d'abruti!
Le tueur ne doit pas être bien loin.
J'ai peur que cette guerre ne tourne en défaveur.
Allez, ne vous laissez pas distancer!
rien fait.
Attention.
Ne me tuez pas, je vous en prie. Pitié.
Une cachette.
Le voilà!
Cabbage, onions,
Laissez-moi, s'il vous plaît!
I can't see him anymore. Circle here.
Splendid! That fort and the defenders will tremble before the Morrigan.
Captain's help!
Your ship is in fine form, Master Cormac. That fort should offer little resistance.
I rather hope the frogs offer some, else this will be a dull day.
Never wish for battle, Master Gist. There is plenty around here for any of our lifetimes.
Besides, if we find the fort's commander, the French will surrender, no?
Indeed, that is a sensible strategy. But we will have to wear down the fort's defenses first. Otherwise, they will just dig in, wound it bare.
There's our target, Shay! Knock her down like a game of ninepins!
Begin by hitting her towers.
As the Colonel said!
Fire!
More coming, sir.
Fire!
Cannon
Fire!
We're a painted target for them, Morgan.
Fire!
Weak is right there, sir.
Fire! Fire! Brace yourself!
There, Captain. A good shot.
There's the rise at the top! Fire!
Take the shot, sir. More trouble, Captain.
Get the main street!
Spread those sheets!
Hostile wolf on our heels! Guard
Move
They are firing a
Let's
volley!
move.
They hit us, sir.
Fire! Fire!
nonsense! As much sail as you can!
The enemy patrols these waters closely, Captain.
Fire!
That's their way!
Fire!
Good side finisher! Ready, Captain!
Fire! Blues up! Ethan stick! Fire! Ground it all on!
Loose sail!
Fire! Give me some speed!
Come on, spread those sheets! That's quite a win, Captain! Superb! Now find the fort commander! Drop anchor!
chasseur.
Say, it has been so long. Were you on a special mission?
Yes, from Achilles.
How interesting. So am I.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur!
Do what? Assassinate me? I thought that was your specialty.
We could both just leave.
Ah, but then I would tell your brothers that you are alive. You have to kill me, say.
Rotten luck, old chum. Is that your best? Rotten luck, old chum. Valiant effort.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur!
Do what? Assassinate me? I thought that was your specialty.
We could both just leave.
You have to kill me, say.
Let him think he's losing us. We'll surprise him soon enough. Keep running. I've seen street urchins fight with more skill. Resistance is not...
You are always good at your business, Shay.
As were you. Tell me, what are you doing inland?
Special weapons. Poisonous gases to use against colonial authorities. I am merely a delivery man.
Then may your final delivery be swift. Le Chasseur was right. I had no other choice. If the assassins find out I'm alive, they'll come after me.
Keep your brown vessel.
The most reliable firearm ever created.
She's your best friend when trouble rears its head.
If these louds value their
His
continued
Majesty's
existence,
armed forces. It seems to me there's more passion in England.
What service can I provide? Later then. What do you be needing today then? My thanks for your trust, Captain.
While you were busy taking down that fort, I happened to stumble upon the treasury.
You don't say.
It was the damnedest thing. Well, in any case, amongst other things, I found maps and charts detailing various French trade routes.
What are you thinking, guest?
I thought perhaps we could...
Captain's help!
The Colonel thanks and congratulates you, Shay. He has returned to New York. But you look troubled.
The wind is...
The Colonel thanks and congratulates you, Shay. He has returned to New York. But you look troubled.
Do you ever wonder if you're doing the right thing, guest? If you chose the right path?
I used to, my young friend, but not anymore. Not since I met the... Anymore. Not since I met the Colonel. And what's the question? The French are entrenched in our territory. It's about...
He's getting away with more. Must I do everything here? Slavering for whatever morsel your masters dangle in front of you. Right.
Help me, please!
Think you little lad.
No more complaints.
Ah, Master Cormac. What you have learned from Le Chasseur was confirmed. The local lawbreakers are changing tactics.
What's their plan now?
Their boss has hired Benjamin Franklin to produce new weapons for them. He's very well guarded.
Benjamin Franklin? The scientist?
You have heard of him? Good. He is making equipment to spread gases among the populace. Toxic ones, as it turns out.
The populace? I thought they would use it against the authorities. Though that would be terrible as well.
The ruffians we have arrested refer to an intimidating woman. I believe she is behind these nefarious plans.
I'll look into this.
Thank you.
Hope. I pray it's not you.
Did you see him today?
No, he hasn't stepped outside in days. What's Franklin working on?
Not sure, but it sounds explosive. The boss really wants Franklin isolated.
Uh-huh. No one interrupts his work.
Really?
Stop right there! I can't wait to see my blade buried in your heart!
I can shoot him! I'll catch up with you one way or another! Mark my word! You can't slip away from us, you mangy dog! Huh? You lost us,
Shay, it is good to see you again. Your friend Hope said you were away.
I was. Sir, I've come to collect the results of your experiments.
Oh, well, it's a very good thing then. I just finished fixing the prototype. Here you go. I was preparing to leave for Philadelphia and then Europe. I was invited to lecture in London. Oh, would you be so kind as to inform Mistress Hope?
Of course. God, Hope. What are you doing with these felons? Turning the city against itself. What have you become?
Something the matter, Master Cormac?
No. Yes, just old memories.
When I am issued new recruits burdened with regrets, I tell them the surest way to lose them is with gunpowder.
You're right, Colonel.
This prototype seems very powerful. Use it with care, Master Cormac. Our intelligence says this thing can destroy certain fortifications, as well as injure several enemies at once. There is also a more subtle way to use it. Some of these grenades contain a strong sedative. Fire one into the crowd and they will fall asleep immediately. We should test this new weapon. Use it against that door. Use these grenades to destroy that door. Good work. Good work. I think you are ready to turn this new weapon against the ruffians who would have used it. There is an abandoned factory nearby hiding a dangerous poison. Right now, it only causes sleep. But I fear those outlaws are distilling it. A more powerful formula could sicken or perhaps even kill most of New York.
And that's my first target.
Be careful, Master Cormac. We understand that the ingredients are highly unstable.
All the better.
Doing here?
Then take care of this now.
I have him in my sights.
Take him down. I see you now.
Go flies. I see him. I have him in my sights. Don't give him the satisfaction of slipping away. Find him again.
Don't get your hopes up.
I'll keep up with you. Must I do everything here?
Now you see me? Now you die.
Time to die!
If I mess with this, maybe I can break the whole system.
You'll pay for this!
I'll keep up with you.
must get out, or I'm as good as dead.
Ah, what marvelous destruction, Captain. I saw the smoke all the way from the Morrigan.
That should discourage those miscreants. New York is safe for now.
With all due respect, Colonel, it's going to take more than a few explosions to get rid of this kind of trouble.
The boy is right, Colonel Monroe.
Shay, was it? Congratulations. You just burned a whole lot of rats out of New York. I'm Jack Weeks. This is William Johnson. I don't know about him, but I'm pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
It is, terribly dusty here. I'm sure Shay can recount his adventures to us over a pint. Hey, the first round's on, the Colonel, huh?
Is something the matter, Master Cormac?
Just a little confused. I must have breathed some of that gas.
Some ale will do you good. Come, we are all friends here. You will be taken care of.
From the Colonel.
Dear Master Cormac, my apologies for the brevity of this missive, but it is time we were honest with one another. You have demonstrated your loyalty and resourcefulness to the Templar cause. And this despite, and perhaps because of, your assassin origins. The manuscript the assassin sought has been in my possession for some time. I reclaimed it when my men found you marooned. The Grand Master himself charged me to discover its meaning, a task I regret I have failed to complete. I leave it in your charge, Master Cormac. There is no one else I trust more. Now I leave for Fort William Henry, an ill-prepared garrison surrounded by hostile natives and the French army. We have requested reinforcements, but I doubt they will be forthcoming. I have no illusions that our resistance will be successful. I commit my life to the British Army, and my soul to the Father of Understanding. Yours, Colonel George Monroe.
Captain Cormac has the wheel!
Man your post, Gist. The Colonel's in trouble.
How do you mean, in trouble?
He's at Fort William Henry, facing impossible odds.
courses, lads, and man your stations! We raise anchor! Sorry for the early libation, Captain. But you realize that it's been a whole year since we met? A whole year! Changed my life, you did. And for the better. You will forgive me if I have been celebrating without you.
A whole year? Yes. I've a question for you. How long have you known of my, well, former allegiance?
Oh, you mean the assassins? I may be drunk, but I will not lie.
Fire! Captain! Put a shot through her there! Away from Should we board and take her? Fire! Just say the word! Fire! We're heading for a crash, sir! Fire! Make them rue the day they crossed us!
Say anything?
Well, the Colonel wanted us to avoid this subject so it wouldn't, you know, influence and help countless others besides. If it were up to me, I would have made you an official Templar months ago.
Who is it up to then? Monroe mentioned a Grand Master.
Oh, yes. The Grand Master of the Colonial Rite. You like him. His father was an assassin.
Jump into the drink when you can!
Really? He must have a story to tell.
What is the news from Fort William Henry?
The garrison is surrounded, and reinforcements are late.
General Montcalm has been blazing a path across the colonies for King Louis, hasn't he?
I rather wish he'd stayed home with his mistress.
His or King Louis's?
Either, though I suspect the king's is finer.
Indeed. Madame O'Murphy is supposed to be quite the charmer.
And O'Murphy is in the French king's bed. Now I know you're pulling my leg.
Twas a cold and dreary morning in December, and all of me money it was spent. And where it went, I swear I can't remember. So down to the shipping office I went. The paddy lay back, taking your slack. Take a turn around the captain, heave a pole. About ships, snakes, and boys be about the rise around the hole. Well, it seems there was a great demand for sailors for the colonies, for Frisco and for France. Well, the ship that goes the limey bark the hot. And got legless drunk a mine at bed. Paddy lay back, take in your sack. Take a turn around the captain, heave a pole. About ships, snakes, and boys be handy. Without the rise around the hole. Well, I joined her on a cold December morning. A flapping of me flippers to keep warm. With the south cone hoisted as a warning. To stand by the coming of a storm. The paddy lay back, take in your slack. Take a turn around the captain, heave the ball. About ships, nations, boys be handy. Without the rise around the hole. Well, I woke up in the morning slipping sore, boys. And I knew that I was outward bound again. And the voice came a-bawling at the door, boys. They asked an answer to your name. Paddy lay back, take in your snack. Take a turn around your capstan, heave a ball. About ships, nations, boys be handy. About the rise around the hole. 'Twas on the quarter deck when first I see you. Such an ugly before. There was a bum and stiff from every quarter, and it made my poor old heart feel sick and sore. Paddy lay back, take in your slack. Take a turn around your captain, heave a pole. About ships, station, boy, be handy. Without the rise around the hole.
More sail! Reef the topsails and gallants! Tops, gallants, riot!
Ships may come and ships may go as long as the seas do.
Douse the gallants and
royals!
boys!
Sailor lad, just like his dad, he loves the flowing pole. The woman ashore he does adore, a girl who's plump and round.
Jesus,
when it's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack John, sit down. Hey, come along, you jolly brave boys. There's plenty more grog in the jar. We'll plow the briny ocean like a jolly rowing tar. When Jack's ashore, or he'll make his way to some old boarding house. He's welcomed in with rum and gin, likewise with pork and scouse. He'll spend and never offend till he lies drunk on the ground. When his money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack John, sit down. Come along, me jolly brave boys, there's plenty more grog in the jar. We'll plow the briny ocean like a jolly roving tar. Then Jack will slip on board some ship bound for India or Japan. In Asia, there the ladies fair.
Haul in the stunsail!
He'll go anchor!
Shay, you are a sight for sore eyes.
Jack?
Colonel Monroe surrendered to General Montcalm. The French and their Abenaki allies took Fort Henry. Johnson was supposed to bring reinforcements here.
I don't see anyone else.
The Abenaki are restless. They don't understand the terms of surrender and refuse to heed Montcalm. The colonel and his men were released this morning. They're walking into an ambush.
Wait here in case Johnson arrives. I'll protect the colonel.
Thank you.
Maybe I can finally repay my debt to him. I hope I'm not too late.
You should always look up!
Good work.
That's the last of them.
Coleman.
Sir, we must hurry. We should bring what's left of your men to the Morgan.
A welcome offer, Captain Coleman. Follow me. Safe passage is ahead.
So if you don't mind me asking, what happened at Fort William Henry?
Poor planning and poor luck, I am afraid. Montcalm was able to bombard us for days.
Damn frog.
Actually, he acted with great honor. When we sent for parley, he returned an offer far more generous than anticipated. We kept our arms, and more importantly, our colors.
Only to walk into a trap.
I would hardly expect the French to defend us. Would you?
No, I wouldn't.
You continue to prove your loyalty to the Templar, Master Coleman. Risking your life for me.
We're not out of the woods yet, Colonel. As for my loyalty, well, I do owe you, don't I? You saved my life. Gave me a second chance.
We have been working together for a year now. During that time, you have rendered many great services. Whatever debt you imagine you have towards me is paid. What would you say?
Perhaps.
You live! Attack! Take cover!
Keep together, men!
I'll take out as many as I can. Keep your men moving. I'll scout ahead and signal if there's trouble.
Sensible strategy. Very well. I will lead my men around slowly.
They've got a good line on you. You are amazingly bad at this. Get out of there!
Take him down!
Hurry. Segawasa will not relent.
Segawasa? You know this man, Master Cormac.
Aye, Colonel. He is one of Achilles' men. An assassin, as I was.
So they know I'm Templar. And now this assassin knows you live.
And work with Templars. I'm no fool, Colonel. The assassins will come after me next. We're both targets now. You know that's a trap, right?
Indeed, Master Cormac. But we have little choice. We survived French cannons, we will survive this.
Block any exit. He's a fly one.
Out with you! I can shoot him!
Keep
He's in my sight!
you foolish cur.
This way!
on, can you keep stop trying to
Come, follow me.
Lips, maggot.
Yeah. Loose the sails!
You heard the captain, men! Let's get out of here! Move! Move!
See!
I owe you my life, Master Cormac.
As do I, Colonel.
We have much to discuss. However, I must tend to my troops.
Sir, I will accompany you to Johnson's trading post at Onoquaga.
Then I shall depart at once. Master Cormac, meet me there.